Hi, my name is Sheryl Stedman with Keep Your Eyes Focused on Jesus, hashtag KYEFOJ. Today we're talking about loss. And I'm talking through, kind of going back through my Grief Share workbook and finding scriptures that talk about loss. Because Jesus understands. Jesus knows where you are. And in some instances, you can't even talk to him. He knows that. I don't know if you know my story, but my husband changed his address to heaven 3 years ago. I'm still dealing with loss. It's not as bad as it was. At first, it was awful. So, at first, that's where I want to be. I want to talk to the people that it's fresh. So Psalm 6 through 7 says, "How can I bring you praise if I'm buried in a tomb? I'm exhausted and worn out with my weeping. I endure weary, sleepless nights filled with moaning, soaking my pillow with my tears. My eyes of faith won't focus anymore, for sorrow fills my heart. There's so many enemies who come against me." Well, that's where you are right now. You're so exhausted, you have cried, though you think there's no more tears left, and yet they come again. What do you do? Well, you endure it, because he said, "I'm going to endure this." How do you endure it? How do you put one foot in front of the other? Maybe you're one that can't even get out of bed. How do you get out of bed? Well, you just do it. Remember the Nike commercial, "Just do it"? I love the little phrase, "fake it till you make it." That's what we have to do. We have to fake it till we make it. You have to get out of bed. Shortly after Richard changed his address, I remember saying, "Lord, Richard is dead, but I'm alive, and I choose life." This is where you've got to be today. You have to choose life. It's not easy, but it's certainly rewarding. There is light at the end of the tunnel. You have to have hope. And lots of times, hope only comes from enduring the seconds of sorrow. I'm really deeply saddened that you're having to go through this. But I'm also excited because now you're in the process of turning your attention to Jesus. He's the only one that's going to help you. So for today, just for today, do your gratitude journal. We talked about that yesterday. Do your gratitude. Look for blessings. And if you can't find blessings, look harder, because they're there. Remember I said yesterday that I couldn't figure out any blessings, that it would have been a really bad day? Then I realized, oh, I have a roof over my head. The roof is not leaking. Today, here in hot Houston weather, I have air conditioning. I am taken care of. Those are blessings. You have to look for them and start writing them down. It's really, really easy. And you'll start, that's the process. You're in a process of healing from the grief. And it will come. I promise you it will come. Today, just for today. If you have to cry, give yourself permission to cry. If you have to mourn, give yourself to mourn. Give yourself a chance to heal, because God is right beside you. He's never left you. Even though you can't communicate with him, you can't even pray, you can't talk to him, all you can do is shake your fist at Jesus and say, "Why did you do this?" He understands. He will get you through this. Just endure the sorrow. Sounds awful, doesn't it? But There is hope. When you endure the sorrow, hope is right around the corner, and healing is right around the corner, and a new life is right around the corner. Keep your head up high as you can today, and start looking for your blessings. And with that, I'll say bye for now. See you tomorrow.